Blueprint 5 joins us today. Jim, how are you?
I'm terrific. It's great to be here.
It's so good to see you once again. So while it is still winter, we are going to talk about spring fashion for men. You have some beautiful items for us today. Jim, how are you? And what is going on with fashion for spring?
Well, there's a lot going on. First of all, there's a lot going on at the store. We're going to have an event this Friday and Saturday with one of the lines I brought called Divenza. And Divenza is right from Italy, and it is just a beautiful clothing and sportswear line that is new to the state. We're the first one to bring it into Rhode Island. It's new to the store, and we couldn't be more excited. So the sales rep for the United States is coming to the store for 2 days, and he's going to bring a lot of product with him so we can preview some fall, but he'll also have spring goods with him. And so I brought a few things, and I'll just show you a few of these things, very, very simple. So here's a blue jacket. From Divenza, and this is nice. This has 1% stretch in it, so it's got a little bit of give. So even though it's cotton and it's light, it's going to travel a little better than just a regular cotton.
Love the detail.
The detail is crazy. This hand pick stitching. The lapel on these is just a little bit wider, and I happen to like it. I think it's got some guts behind it, and I love this. This has been super, and we've done super well with it already. Here's his cousin. This is a little bit more spring because it's a little bit lighter. I did this in a cotton herringbone, and this has also been terrific. People are really responding well to this. But
it's gorgeous.
The details on these things are amazing. I bought the line sort of simple and clean for spring because this is our first initiation, and then I just bought it again for fall, and it's going to be a little more aggressive for fall. Here's a great outerwear piece from them. Feel this one.
Oh,
this is like
this
paper.
Is nice.
People have been saying, and recently someone just said this to me, maybe someone in the other room, that it looks
Someone
like members only. But it's not, Josh.
This is great.
This is super fantastic. This is it's like nothing. This is just something to break the wind. If you're, on your way over to your boat or whatever, this is just, it's got sealed seams. It's just a little tiny windbreaker, super, super light. Got these details here, but I love the fabric. I think it's nuts. And
this is something that could be, just super casual for out on a walk, or I feel like you could almost dress this up.
You can, 100%. And that's what I love.
I mean,
about
I'm
this.
learning from the best over here.
That's what I love about this line, because you can throw this on with a great pair of jeans or a great pair of pants and a cool sweater and look really fantastic. Just look really finished. I brought a couple of shirts. I'm only going to show you this one, though, because the other one's really not going to come up on camera. This is a beautiful linen shirt, and the reason I brought this shirt is the camera might not be able to pick this up, but there is a pattern on here, which I love. It's just sort of squares, but the beauty of this shirt is...
Oh, okay, yeah, I see it now.
The beauty of this shirt is the shoulders all put in by hand.
Oh my goodness.
The buttons are put on by hand. So this is a partially handmade shirt, which is pretty fantastic. Not a lot of people will have something like this on the shelf in Rhode Island. We're probably one of the only places where you can find something like this. And it's just super fantastic.
That's absolutely beautiful.
So the Divenza event is this Friday and Saturday at the store. The entire time we're open. We're open 10 to 6 on Friday and 10 to 4 on Saturday. And Michael Sestak will be here. You can meet him and come in and get measured and pick some things up. The other new thing we have...
Just before we get to what you're launching next, I just want to talk to you about, because
Fashion.
Well, yes,
Fashion.
but you also talk to me about how it's important to you to be this, not necessarily event space, but to have this experience. We talk about that a lot on this show with you, is to come in and have this shopping experience, because so often people are shopping online, they're just grabbing and going, but you really want to have that shopping experience. So by providing unique pieces of clothing, unique items, things, handmade stitch shirts, please, you can't get those anywhere else.
No, you can't.
And of course, bringing in representatives from these companies. Talk to me about why that's so important to you.
It is so important because the shopping experience, you hear all the time on the news, and the first thing they say is shopping, retail is dying because of the internet. That's a nice line, but it's not necessarily the truth.
Yep.
I think stores like mine that are small, independently owned specialty shops, both men and women, are going to thrive now. Because you cannot at home get the experience on your computer of touching. So you would never know what this feels like if you just looked at it on the computer. You wouldn't have a clue. Nor would you see the details. Nor is someone standing there telling you how it's made or where it's from. And that experience, people still want that. People still want that in their life. They want to go someplace that's theirs. They want to go. It's almost like having your local bar thing where you go in and people sort of know your name. That kind of thing. It's that kind of an atmosphere, and it's so important. It's so important, especially today, in the rise of the internet and the fallout of what I call fast fashion. This is not fast fashion.
No.
This product takes time to make, and this product should be in your closet for a long time. These are updated classic pieces. So I think it's vital. And then we have another event. We have a guy coming from Italy to the shop.
All right,
So
so
we'll talk about that.
we're moving on.
We're moving on.
Okay.
So
What's next?
So let's talk about my
Right.
favorite.
Ooh.
Spring.
Oh, and
This is silk and wool. We've had this line in the
I want to put this on
here.
now.
This is Cividini from Italy, and this is silk and wool. This is long sleeve polo, and this ombre effect is done through a shower process where the dye comes over from the top, almost like a rain shower. What I love
Have you
about
hold it up a little bit
higher.
Yeah, there we go.
So what I love about this piece and all of the pieces that I have from Nib in the store is they are numbered. So they only produce 6 of these in the world. We own 3 of them. Yeah. So these are numbered on the tag. This is 1 of 6, 2 of 6, 3. So they're numbered right on.
So if you want to be exclusive.
These are numbered right here on the tag.
Oh my goodness.
And so their other product that we have in the shop is also numbered. And it's very exclusive, very different. I love the feel of this. I love the look of this. This changes everything. It's just fantastic, super fantastic. So
Is that the same company that did the blazer that also had the ombre? It was like a
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's them.
We-
Cividini.
Yep. We know.
Only store in the area that carries. So
Look at this.
So this is another Cividini piece again with the
Oh,
ombre
my
at the bottom.
goodness.
This is linen.
What?
So this is a linen polo from Italy by Cividini, which is I had a guy put a pair of trousers on in the store the other day, and he put this on, and it looked like $1 million on it.
Yeah.
It's just fantastic. Again, these are numbered.
Yes.
Yeah, and when you
Look.
wear it, when it opens up, you see more of the stripe. Their processes are just fantastic.
Wow.
And unusual, and I couldn't be happier. We've been posting some of their things online, and people really love it.
How many of these do you have?
I have 3 of these. I actually only have 2 now.
Now you
It's
have
great.
2
I
left.
have
'cause
2
you-
left.
Good job. Way to make
Yeah.
that sale.
So let's go into, since we're talking about sweaters,
Okay.
we're going to go into a new sweater line which I brought in.
Is this one with the yeah, it's the lobster sweater. I was hoping you'd bring it.
This is a company called Hamart. This is from the Netherlands. I was actually at the show and I saw this sweater hanging, and I said I have to have this for my shop because it's updated New England. People will get it. If you own a house on the water, if you own a boat, if you just happen to like lobster, you're gonna love this. I just thought this was so clever. This is silk and cashmere, and it's super soft, and it's a little oversized, which I like. It's very comfy. It's got these leather details at the bottom here, these little leather tabs, but I just thought this was super cool, and I love the fact that it's a blue lobster.
It's so great. It's perfect for your store.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
It
yeah.
really
I
is.
can't wait for people to start seeing this.
But I think you hit the nail on the head that it's updated New England.
Yeah.
Because it's like when you go to Newport, Nantucket, Martha's Vineyard, any coastal town in Massachusetts, Rhode Island, anywhere, you always see blue, like navy, and either orange or coral or red. You always see that. So
And
like,
a red lobster.
and
And a red lobster.
So update it, right?
Yeah, this.
Not
I
saying
think,
that look is bad, because I wear that too.
It's fine. It's fine. But this is a little more sophisticated, shall
Yeah,
we say?
it's fun.
yeah.
It's fun but
Yeah,
sophisticated.
it's a great
so-
gift item for someone who maybe has a home on the water or that type of thing. So we're going to transition into the next piece I saw because I love this so much, and that's the starfish.
Starfish.
But I thought this was great too. I thought you would, if you put this on with this jacket that I have today and a pair of trousers, you're done. I mean, you're just kind of done.
I think it's so fun.
It's whimsical, it's updated, it's fresh, it's interesting, again, and this is super soft. This is soaking cashmere, baby. It doesn't get any better than that.
Plus, for the summertime when it gets cool in the day and you rock it with a cool pair of shorts,
Yep.
like it gets cool at night. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
it's
great.
awesome.
Go
Yeah.
to dinner.
yeah, love this piece. And then the last
It's so
one.
fun. Oh, I haven't seen this one.
This one
is
we
the one
did.
I haven't seen.
I don't know what some people call it a circle of life. Some people I call it like it looks like a planet. It looks like Earth a little bit. So
I don't know what this is.
I don't know what this is either, but I just thought it was super cool. It's just a great graphic.
And it's soft.
And this is cotton and cashmere. This one's different than the other two.
Yeah, this isn't the same.
But I thought this was great.
And it's like
It's got the
same,
leather tabs, the same company, Homard from the Netherlands.
That's really neat.
Yeah, and they've been super fantastic. And they actually sent me in the box. It was so they sent me these hats, these red hats with silver lobsters on them.
That's what you were wearing.
Yeah, you saw that
in
the
your
other
videos.
Day. My video the other day. Yeah, I was acting kind of silly. Let's see, where are we going to go? Let's go to Ireland. Shall we go to Ireland?
Yes.
All right. So
Jim has a lot of fun pieces, if you couldn't tell.
So there's this small island off the coast of Ireland called Inishmaan, and they do two things there. They do three things there. They fish, they play this game called hurling, and they make these sweaters. When you think of Irish sweaters, you think of these heavy, sort of cable, sort of rough Irish sweaters, and that's not what this is. This is a refinement. This is an Italianized version of that, although it comes right from Ireland. So this is just a beautiful
gorgeous.
white linen. With the V-neck that's got a couple of buttons on it. It's hard to see the details on this, but there's just little tiny details around the neck. The fit is just fantastic. This linen no one does linen like the Irish do. And this is just an updated version of a super classic sweater.
It just looks refreshing.
Yeah, I love the white for spring and summer. You get a little tan on you, you wear this bad boy. Yeah, boy.
You're all set.
You're all set. I love this.
What's that blue?
This?
Yeah.
So this is like a shirt. This is like an overshirt or a shirt jacket. This is Irish linen.
This is cool.
This is them, and I love this piece. This is something that I've sold these in the past. You know, just the detail with this gray button on here. They've just done a super job. They fit. The price is right on this. That's the other thing I have to say. This is like a real value for what these are. If this was made in Italy, this would probably be another $100 to $150 just because it costs so much more. So I can bring it in from these guys, and it really is a strong value in the store, and I love that.
I like that it's oversized.
That's what. So it's like an overshirt. So you would wear this as the spring approaches. You wear this as a light jacket, a very light jacket.
Yeah, this is cool.
Yeah.
I like this, and of course it's blue, and it's got this cool texture on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are just super cool. Love this. Love this. Love this. Love this.
So Jim has been doing some shopping, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah, I've been, and
You've been busy in New York and out and about.
I've been everywhere, and I couldn't be happier. So this is something I'm doing for the first time ever in the shop. So this is Masons, which we've talked about Masons in the past. I've had Masons here. That's a great pair. I'm wearing Masons today. This is a Tricotine trouser. So this is a jogger. So it's got the knit bottom, which is done with snaps and a drawstring waist. This is not a sweatpant. This is a hybrid. This is sort of, instead of a sweatpant, this is a step up from that. You could actually wear this with a sport jacket. You could actually wear this with a cool, funky sweater with a starfish or something on it, and be dressed well in a really cool pair of sneakers or something like that. It's just an updated casual look that this pant will just elevate that. Feel how?
Yeah, these are neat.
Feel this at the bottom.
This is not a sweatpant.
No.
No.
And the cuff is amazing, and it's all done with beautiful snaps and everything. So I did this in 2 colors, and I think they're going to be super cool. I think once guys see them on and get it, they'll be flying out the door. So really excited about
Yeah,
this.
these are neat.
Yeah, spring baby.
Spring.
And then
All right, maybe we have time for one more.
we have time for one more. Thank God.
Okay. Ooh!
Color. This I had to have these, and I did this. I brought this pair because I just love the color of this, and I knew it would show up on camera. The other pair is in dark, like blue, ocean blue. It's also very tonal, but this I just think is stellar.
These are fun.
Yeah, and this has a lot of stretch to it, and it's just instead of a plain pair of khaki
They're
shorts.
good stretch,
Instead of a plain pair of khaki shorts, throw a little color in your life. Have
All
a little
about
fun.
color.
Yeah, these have been great. I've been posting this one too, and people love this.
These are fun.
Yeah.
So all about color for spring.
Mm-hmm.
You have events coming out Friday and Saturday.
Yes.
So you're launching this line. What are the 2 names of the lines you're
So
launching?
I'm launching Devenza this Friday and Saturday, which is really exciting. I'm so pumped to have this line in the store. And then on March 13th, which is a Tuesday, Mario Blasi is coming from Italy. So Mario and his family have been in this industry for a long time. They do a handmade garment. This is all made in Italy, custom made. He's coming from Italy to
Wow.
measure customers, and it's just going to be fantastic. He's going to have all kinds of fabrics and swatches, and he's going to bring a lot of product with him. But we're also doing a shirt program right then with Zacchus. We're going to be presenting Italian shirts, custom shirts, handmade custom shirts. So the store is evolving. I'm evolving with the store. The way the store feels now and looks now, it's just coming into its own, and I couldn't be happier. And you guys have been a big part of that.
Oh.
So thank you.
Well, thank you.
You're the best.
We owe it to you as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Molly.
Jim,
Always a pleasure.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And we're looking forward to that. We're going to wrap up here in the Navigant Credit Union Broadcast Center for the Lifestyle Hour. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We had beer, we had amazing clothing, and a little bit of history for the President's Day.
Chocolate beer. Wow.
Yeah, I know. I want to try that. We're going to wrap up here. Josh Fenton takes things over here in just a moment or two. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Molly.